The baby formula shortage is putting a strain on families across the U.S., and mothers are now turning to alternative methods like making their own formula. But some are wondering, is that the best solution? I talked to a registered dietitian about the risks associated with making your own formula.
That is the one goal and as a parent is to make sure our child has what they need.
Families all over the country are being impacted by the baby formula shortage. The lack of formula was caused by the voluntary recall by manufacturer Abbott Nutrition.
When you go to all of the stores within a 2-hour radius and you can't find what you need and have to resort to other measures, it's really stressful.
Mothers are now turning to alternative methods like making their own formula, and healthcare professionals are weighing in on the issue.
During this nationwide shortage of formula, we are not recommending that parents make their own formula. You're seeing that on social media. I'm seeing that as I'm scrolling, and we highly advise not to do that. That is harmful for the baby.
A registered dietitian with the Jackson-Madison County General Hospital explains what could happen to a baby if given homemade formula.
On top of electrolyte imbalances, when you're making, we don't know if we're using the right measurements, we don't know if we're typically using the right ingredients, so that could lead to caloric intake deficiency. And by caloric intake, that means that they're not getting the right calories, the right protein, the right fluids.
The hospital does have some suggestions for families struggling to find formula.
What we would advise would be to find store brands that are comparable to the formula that you're on. Another thing would be to check smaller chain stores that are maybe not frequented as much. Less traveled might lead to more stocking options.
This week, Congress is expected to take legislative action to address the baby formula shortage, and the FDA says the agency is taking a number of steps to increase production. I'm Christen Hyde, 39 News, Jackson.